We're back. So when I left you, we were making good progress. We were taking corn silage off and harvesting some soybeans. Well, field 25 is complete. The soybeans have been taken off. So right now I'm just wrapping up the equipment. I'm going to empty this trailer real quick. And we are going to get some baling going, and then we're going to get some planting going. I'm going to be planting corn and oats, and I kind of think I should also find a field to put some wheat or barley into, because this map's seed masters require wheat, barley, or canola. Oh. This guy though, I just want to get him back to the store. I don't need him anymore. Set that on a straight route. Check out this combine. And let's see. I've already returned a bunch of equipment. Tedious job always when you got this much. Also, I have little field 2 on the bottom of the map. It still has corn on it. I've got a harvester down there. I'll quickly take it off. We filled all the bunkers in the north bunker, the little bunker at this dairy farm here, and partially filled bunkers at the livestock farm. And in the south bunker, I currently have 3 full bunkers, plus the fourth one is partially filled. I'll add a little field 2 to that BGA, and that'll do it. I'll have a ton of silage, which I will start dumping off tomorrow on the farm, and that'll make me a good chunk of cash, obviously, and more importantly to me, it'll make a whole lot of slurry. Okay, so that's field 45. I guess I still have a tractor in that field that would be, set him properly. Let's try that again. I believe it's this one? Yep. Get this guy going. And we'll get this guy set up. Field 2, southeast, on and west, no headlands or anything required. Start at first waypoint. Always fire your harvester up before you go, or else they'll miss that first little bit. And then I just gotta figure out which tractor. I think I have the joints on the farm. Yep, it's right here. recorded course that I have for this. Oops. That was silly. Field courses 2 South BGA 4. And that looks like that. You can't see it because of those rental boxes, but that's just going from the entrance of this field to BGA. It's down the road a ways. Just turn around, get them to start at the start. And I've got 2 other tractors currently stopped at this South BGA. I think they're full of silage, but I just sent them down there. Or told them to stop when they hit their next trigger, which was the BGA. So I was, let's see, I'm pretty sure it was this one. Oh, not that one. Ah, yeah, this one. And he's still on the Field 25 course, so we'll just change that course. So this course. Oh, I never. That was dumb. Oh, I totally messed this course up. Didn't change it to Combia empty combine. That was the first mistake. Secondly, I didn't assign him a harvester. Good morning, I'm awake now. Try that again. It never hurts to actually watch to make sure your guys' courses are working properly. That you didn't forget to click some minor little button. Is he gonna do something dumb? He's not gonna drive himself in the ditch trying to line up to this harvester, is he? Oh yeah, he is. Dummy. It's a nice thing about these ditches. A lot of maps, you'd look at that, constantly getting your vehicle stuck in it, the water would be too deep. This one, you can get stuck, but it's usually not a total disaster. Although this isn't very good, is it? I probably shouldn't have watched him do that. Probably should have tried to stop him before he did. But we powered through. Alright, let's see if I can just rest drive course from here and get him to carry on. Good Lord. This is getting frustrating just watching. I may just have to manually get him to start. Yeah, I'm gonna have to. He's gonna drive right into that bridge. Alright, I'll drive up the field a ways with him. Let's go. Turn around again, but he's got lots of room to do that. So, back to where we were. This guy has the course loaded. Set the harvester, I believe it's the second New Holland. And go, and you should just dump off. Yeah. Oh. I thought I had sent him down there, I guess not. It's full too. As you can see, the whole field is harvested. That was a lot of corn silage. guess we'll go for a drive. Probably best to do it that way. Get the steering wheel where I can reach it. Come on. There you go. This tractor's kind of loud. Nice tractor. It's incredibly dirty though. Baling operation, that's going to be the issue with that is it's going to take a fair amount of time to get all those bales off. And I'm going to be wanting to plant. It's now noon, so that's not so bad. I got everything except that last little field off before noon. Now my challenge is to get everything planted, sprayed with herbicide, and I'm going to put lime on the fields today. We'll just spread it loose. I want to have to get all that done before midnight. Also keep it in the back of my mind, I still have a few trees I want to cut down and then cut some grass and make some hay. Enjoy the scenery. Meet up with this course down at the bottom. Within my course play system of organization, the road that I refer to as Road 8. Driving down the road. Drinking my coffee. Almost there. And a big old Massey. We had Masseys on the farm growing up quite a bit. My dad always bought his farm equipment from basically the most local dealership, and for a long time it was a Massey dealership. Then the Massey dealer closed down, and then it was a Deutz dealership. So we had Deutz's. That was primarily it. He grew up in the Chicago area, and partially as a result of that, he's always been a fan of International Harvester. So once he retired and could start purchasing equipment more because of what he wanted than what was practical, in other words toys, he started buying a whole bunch of old farmhauls. He's got about 15 1950s and 60s vintage farmhauls now. They're fun to play with. Okay, so that is set up, and now I'm going to want to get the baling operation going. So let's just hop. This is the store. Oh, I've got this equipment just sitting here taking up space. So there's a combine here. Just unload the header, which we own and we're going to keep around for the next time. Traffic jam here. Those are all the tractors from the other fields that we were harvesting. I've returned all the trailers from them already. As you can see, I set a placeable fuel tank over there and a placeable pressure washer. That's just because the rental mod gives you a pretty good penalty if you don't put fuel or in it, and they nail you for $100 if you don't wash it. That's not the end of the world. I'm going to quickly buy a baler. I have a modded one that I like. That would be this one. It's got a wide pickup head on it. It's also a case one. That really matters. In reality, it's a New Holland baler with a case skin, and we'll use the case, I think, which I believe is this one. Yep. Oh, come on. Quickly hop on that baler, get it to the field and start this baling. I almost wonder if I should rent another baler so I can bale both fields up at the same time. It's not the baling that's going to take a long time, it's getting the bales off, which I'm planning on using Courseplay for, and the automatic bale picker-upper thingy. Let's quickly take a shortcut to field 13 here. Set up this course. So this is going to be field work, and we're going to go to field 13 here. You may recall, if you were viewing earlier, when we combined this field, we recorded the course in two versions. One just 13.2 meter wide, starting at the northwest, no other details, and one with a return to start. So I put that little R in there for. For this one, we are not going to return to start, because I don't want him driving over all his bales. The return one is for picking the bales up. Well, started at first waypoint. It's exactly the same course the combine ran, so he'll just run over the windrows that the combine left. Waypoint, and he should be go. I suspect this is going to take about 4 hours at least to get this baling completely, get the bales completely off the field. Now back to the store. Let's get that set up. So grab the in-game Arcusin. I'll rent him for 6 hours just to be safe. I can go 8, it's cheap enough. And now we're going to actually have to set up a course. I don't know that I've actually done that. Or created a course out of mini courses in one of these videos yet. Most of all my courses have been pre-recorded, so I guess we'll get to see. Oh, he currently has that course loaded. We'll blank that out. Set it to field work again, and this course will go we'll follow the combine course again, go from the field to this farm over here that we can see, and I'm going to dump the straw off in front of the manure bin, and it will turn it into manure, which is kind of cool. If you're new to Courseplay or not entirely comfortable with all of its many features, the course, when you're going to use this wagon to deliver bales off, you have to set a weight point where you want the bales loads to drop off. I'll try and watch this with you as it delivers the bales off, so I can show that closer, a little more clearly what I'm talking about. And I've already pre-recorded that short little course. So let's start off field 13, field courses, 13.2 meters, start at the northwest, return. So that course is loaded. See that there. Now we're going to exit this field. This field I happen to have several entrances and exits for, but we're going to exit out of the northwest to 1 north, road 1 north. There you can see that little course just got added. And the next course I need to load is what I'm calling the ring, because this is the road that goes all around the outside of the map, clockwise. That goes to the northwest corner of the map. We're not going to the northwest corner of the map. We're going to load junctions, 1 north to 4 east. That's the road that we were just driving on. There, that shortened that course up. Now back to roads, 4 east. That takes me all the way to the east side of the map. Once again, not going that far. Now we're going to look for junction 4 east to 3 north. That. Now it's gotten me to road 3. I'll have to go on 3 north. 3 north. That takes me to the end of 3 north. Now we're going to go livestock farm. Enter from 3 north. Good deal. And while we're in livestock farm, I have a course set up in here. Manure bins with waypoint. I should say empty into or manure bins, because I'll later have another course set up where I want to empty the manure bins into a manure spreader, and once again I'll need a waypoint for that. But anyways, you can see that course is just running to the manure bin and then back to the crossing points that I have set up over there. Now I need to exit to 3 south. That's that. Get roads 3 south. Takes me all the way to the end of road 3. Junctions 3 south to 4 west. Okay. Now roads 4 west. And junction 4 west to 1 south. That's the last junction I need. I need 1 more road course. Ring counterclockwise. That takes me all the way around the farm. And lastly, field 13. Enter northwest from 1 south. There you go. That is the complete course from the field up here. Hang a right, hang a left, enter the farm laneway, dump off the straw, head back to the road, come back down here, and stop at the entrance to the northwest corner of the map. The last thing we need to do for this course, since this is this loads off the side, is we need to set the offset. And I'm going to set him, I believe 2.8 is the magic number. Well, it's actually got a fair bit of flexibility, but 2.8 keeps you far enough left where you're not really going to have to run the risk of hitting the bale, yet close enough that he safely grabs the bale. So, first waypoint, and off he goes. And we'll just watch him load a load. out so we can get a good view of the whole deal. I didn't really set any speed on that baler. I think he's baling at 20 miles an hour. So another thing about that baler is it doesn't have the speed control. It depends on the tractor. That's all it is. That's fine. He's got a lot of bales to bale. I'll let that slide. That's a nifty machine. I've never seen one of those live. We had to bale bales. It was go out there with a front loader and stack them up, get them on the wagons. That was a long and boring job. I always hated stacking bales with a passion. Frustrating. Square bales, you'd think I wouldn't like it, but I actually appreciated the fact that they had to come off the field right away. It forced you just to get it done. Round bales you can leave on the field. They can be rained on without doing too much damage to the product. But with the square bales, there was many a time we would bale field of hay in square bales. Thunderstorm would be coming, and we'd be going like mad trying to get the bales off. As you can see, this is going to take him a while, especially I think he holds what, 18 bales in this thing. Okay, he has completed that. 16 bales, that's all this thing holds. Another alternative to doing this is to buy the trailer, the bale pickup trailers. If you're up on your farm and sim mods, you're aware of it. There's several different versions of them, but basically it's just a trailer. You drive up beside the bale and it'll magically the bale will come onto the trailer. I could do that, except then I'd be all day running back and forth myself. This way I can set him up and just leave and go. He'll get the job done. It won't be super quick, but it'll get done. What I'm gonna do probably is actually get another trailer going. There's no way within Courseplay to have it set up so that I can have another trailer work with him and just follow behind. And so what'll end up happening is I'll set him on the exact same course. I'll use the copy course feature in this case, and he'll follow behind. And once this guy's full, then he'll carry on. And then when this guy comes back, he'll actually start where this tractor left off. He just won't pick up any bales because the other trailer will have gotten them. At least he won't have to stop and pick up bales. So he will eventually get to a point where there is bales, because the second one will have been. That's complicated, isn't it? I'm not a very good explainer. Anyways, it's not perfect, but it does speed up the process a little bit. But he's driving back to the livestock farm, past our white garden center and our white house. I don't know how I did that, but I'm pretty sure I did it. that's at his show crossing points. And you can see wherever the course ends and begins, because I've got it set to show the little triangles. Whenever it leaves a crossing point at the start and an end of any course, and if you were recording a course and you leave crossing points. So you can see I've got several courses starting and ending here. I've got a whole bunch of mini courses that run to the various places on this farm. And now he's on this course, and here there's that wait point. So he's going to hit that. He's going to stop and unload the bales right here. And there's a bale to store trigger here. And these bales will magically turn into manure at this point, as soon as he dumps them off. Ta-da! And back to the exit of the farm. See, the crossing points don't have to be all that close, really. The tractor's distance, more or less. And he's headed back to the field. So, let's just check on our harvesting operation. Uh-oh, he doesn't have anybody with him. Better check on that. Okay, he's headed back to the field. He's stuck and he didn't bother to tell me. He did just tell me, so. Once again, got stuck turning around on this field, I guess. And where'd the other one? Headed back. Okay. Well, I guess we're rolling along. Let's this is fueled up. We'll get the pressure washer out. Give him a good bath. There you go, all clean and shiny. And we will return. Next piece of equipment. Go. That returned both of those, right? Yep. Right. And the New Holland with its overloader. New Holland, I own the weight, so I'll drop that off. Just over here. For the next time. There's my fuel trigger. Just want to get both of these items in the box so we can return them in one click. Uh-oh. Oh! Oh! Well, I just drove over a pressure washer, but apparently it's pretty tough. Seems to have survived the ordeal. Alright, we'll try that. It doesn't really show a whole lot of dirt except for on the tracks. Guess that's clean. Shiny brand new New Holland tractor. Ready for the next person to rent. Okay, I think I'm gonna go ahead and wrench another bale trailer and start that up. Just to help speed that process along. Come on, get it, get it, get it, get it. Oh, you pain in the butt. Alright, and delete his old course. Massey Ferguson is slipping. That field, I'm gonna have to maybe in the future look at. Maybe I should just use the headlamp to solve that problem. Set it to field work, and we're going to copy course. Not that one. Not that one. This. Yep, this is the guy. I can tell his number's going. It's 16 combined courses. It's nice of it to tell me what I'm copying. So I just press this little copy button, and now he's running the exact same course as the other Fendt. And we're going to start him at nearest waypoint. Sure, I kind of think that Fendt is delivering bales right now. Yeah, he just left the field, so I will find where he left off in the field and just start this guy. Hopefully these guys won't be running into each other too much. Where did you leave off? Looks like it'll be on this row of bales somewhere. I have to set the offset though, that didn't copy of course. And it saves this too, so the next time you use this tractor it'll still be there. Something to keep in mind. Okay. When you set him up on his next course, don't forget to reset your offset. Drive course, and he should just go and start gathering bales up. There he goes. Now let's solve this Massey Ferguson problem. Dummy. He's properly stuck, isn't he? Well, let's try unhooking that front loop. What a mess. Do need that weight, so if I take long enough to do this, that other tractor should just go find the harvester. Turn this thing around. I'm not sure why they keep getting stuck here. It must be how they start out to find the harvester. It must be turning around or something. There's no reason for them to turn around here. The harvester is nowhere near this area. First drive course is going to go drive behind the combine. Why couldn't you do that in the first place? Dummy. Let's continue our process of returning equipment. I've got this, and I have the other New Holland harvester. At 9036 is unloading bales. Very good. There he is in the distance. He's going to go back to the field, start where he left off, but there won't be any bales there because the other one has picked them up. So he'll just drive around until he hits some bales. Another thing I have to get rolling along is the potato wash. There's no demands in sight for steamed potatoes, but I do want to get that rolling along because it takes quite a while for that thing to get through a substantial amount of potatoes. But once we get the planting set up, that's pretty much a get it started and leave them alone deal. I'll have plenty of time to mess around with things like that. I might even just make that for the next video. Oh, I guess I wasn't fueled up yet. Whatever. Let's see, number 4, yeah. I was so impatient. Where are we? Not far away enough to justify running a course, so we'll just drive them. Didn't get very dirty, did we? Considering the amount of work this guy did. Taking a while. gotta have your flashers on the road. Probably all my flashers on. Safety first. There's no traffic on this map. I shut it off because it was dumb. Oh, look at that. My rental contract on that ends in an hour. And done. I'm gonna get rid of them. Done. I haven't got time for this nonsense. I gotta buy a couple of planters. So, I'm going to purchase 2 planters. Got a bunch to pick from, but I'm going to want this guy, and he'll do my small grains. And I could just buy with this, but it's an 18-meter planter, does everything, but whatever. I may as well try to be a little bit realistic. And I'm going to do this one, which I think is exactly the same as this one, only John Deere colors. It's a nice big planter, and that's going to be my corn planter. Probably I'll use it for sugar beets too. Actually, it doesn't have. Well, it has corn, wheat, barley, and soybean listed as what it can, or not soybean, sugar beet listed as what it can plant. And let's just think about that for a second. We'll plan this. This will be in the next video, but when we get rolling on the planting. Got all these fields to plant. I'm thinking what I'm going to do is I'm going to put fields 45 into wheat, just so I get a whole bunch of wheat and a little more straw, but primarily so I get the wheat for the seed masters. Maybe not. I'll be getting straw from the oats that I plant. Maybe I'll just put 51 into wheat. And then field 25 into corn again. Everything else into oats. That's the plan. That's what we're going to do. And that'll be the next video. We'll get these planters set up. I've got a Fendt 1050 I own already. I'll put him on the corn planter. It requires a fair amount of horsepower. And I think I bought a big case. I'll put some dualies on it. And it'll pull this thing. And that'll be in the next vid. So see you when that one gets uploaded.